Hello, this is the last introduction video for your course. You are almost done. So this week is pretty straightforward. You are turning in your final draft for your reflecting on writing letter. One thing I want to caution you about with this letter is make sure that you are addressing specific evidence from your writing that you've done this semester within that letter. You do not have to use direct quotes, but you are welcome to do that. If you use direct quotes, you must still cite them. Still, please practice in text citations. You need to still have signal phrases. Even if you do not use direct quotes, you still need to have signal phrases. Make sure that the reader knows what specific paper you're talking about, or what discussion you're talking about, or what feedback maybe you gave a classmate if that's one of the things that you're writing about. So make sure this letter, of course, is formatted in a letter format. So that means you're writing Dear Reader, and you're writing your letter, and then you also have a closing. If you need to review that, you can look up letters. You can look up chapter 35 again within our book and see how that letter is formatted in the exemplar that we have looked at. This Saturday, in addition to your letter being due, inquisitives really are due. It is really time to finish those, to have those turned in all by Saturday. And speaking of Saturday, this week's coursework is kind of special because I am not extending any deadlines this Saturday. Your letter really is due Saturday. It's due before 11:59 p.m. If you turn yours in at midnight, it will not go through. It will be locked. You will not be able to turn that in. This is your last week of coursework. Please make sure you're buckling down. You're finishing strong. This letter is worth essay credit. I want you to do well. I want you to get the best grade possible. You've worked so hard this semester, so I want you to finish strong. So all this coursework this week, this introduction video, your inquisitives, of course, and then your letter, it is all due on Saturday. There are no extension deadlines this week. So that means if you forget and you're like, oh, I'll just turn it in on Sunday because you're used to maybe turning in things late here and there, you will not be able to do that this week. So that's your big caution. Make sure it's turned in on time. Next week is technically our last week of class. It is considered a finals week, and so you do have one last required activity for this class, and that is your post-test survey, and that is actually open this week, and you can complete that early. And once you have done those things, you are done with this class. I have really enjoyed working with each of you. You guys have really worked hard. You've not been thrown easy essays. You've been thrown things that are brand new and difficult and challenging, and I've asked you to think about how you're writing in different ways, and asked you to think about topics in different ways, and asked you to try APA formatting. I'm really proud of you, and I hope if you are a senior, you are excited for graduation, and I wish you luck. And if you are a junior this year or below, I have really enjoyed having you, and I wish you luck for next year, and I hope everybody has a great summer after this. If you need anything, I am here to help you. Have a great week, everyone.